Hello everyone. I'm a little bit sick, so sorry that my voice is struggling a bit. But my book is A New Green Day by Antoinette Portis. So, as we can see, the cover right off the bat, we see some soothing pastel-like colors. Green is very symbolic of nature and is just a very relaxing, down-to-earth kind of color, which will make sense because this book is about nature and different aspects of nature and kind of giving characteristics to them. So we see some horizontal lines as well, which are very calming. So it starts with sunlight, so here we can see the use of pastels again. And then there's some white space, which we'll see throughout the book, between the image and then between the words over here. So it really just draws the reader's attention to both the words and then the image as well. Here we have this snail. We can really see the pastels here. And then we have these kind of curved lines that are also creating that calming effect for the reader. And then we have the color choice continues to be pastels. And then I believe that's the medium that is being used as well. Here we have this leaf. That kind of calming, relaxing effect can really be seen here with this green color. And then these horizontal lines are present pretty much throughout the whole book. Here we have this inchworm. He's super small, and we can see with size here, it's the size of the worm next to the finger. That contrast is showing how small the worm really is. Here with this tadpole, there's a really striking contrast between the tadpole and then the composition of all of these different colored rocks. So the attention is really being drawn to this dark tadpole in front of all of these rocks that are kind of scattered together. And then we also have some curved lines that are showing that the water is moving, so it's creating some movement. Here we have some more curved lines in the water. And then again with the hand and the size of the rock, showing how small it is against the hand. Here we can really see these pastels, so we're starting to get some darker colors as we get into more of this night theme. So we see the difference between these light blues and then these dark clouds, almost creating a sense of like energy, a little bit darker energy. Here we really see with the lines again, but this time vertical instead of horizontal or curved. They're a little bit curved, but mostly vertical. So this is creating the idea of moving rain, moving down, pouring down on the little girl. And then we have some happy colors here as well, creating kind of a happy mood. She's happy to be in the rain. Here, lines are really present, so we have these jagged lines for the lightning, creating a sense of energy or fear almost. Lastly, we have, or not lastly, but we have thunder towards the end of the book, again with the pastels, some mud with these kind of human colors, again with the pastels. Not quite realistic, a lot of rounded shapes. Which also contributes to the calming tone and mood of the book. Again with the curved lines, with the shadow portion. And then we have night, and we have all of these little speckles with the stars, cricket, and I believe this is the last page of the book, and it ends with that same kind of beginning, so there's a little repetition there. But overall, I think that the most important element would be the colors of the book. I would say the colors because they're these soft kind of pastels really make for the book to have a calming mood, which I think was one of the author's main purposes. I think that this story evokes a lot of calming emotions for the reader. Thank you for listening.